Hey everyone, my name is Ed. Welcome back to this horrible game. It's called 3/4 Home. It's recommended by Nathan at Sith Nightmare over on Twitter. And I want to be sure and give him credit because it's his fault that I'm playing this horrible game. Please know that the entire time I've been playing, you have to hold down the right trigger. And then you just basically read this horribly written story that this person... let's continue, whatever. Like how we used to tell stories to each other.
All my stories are upstairs. It would be dangerous to go upstairs during a tornado warning.
I didn't think about that.
I wrote one today. I can tell it to you.
Oh, great. You remember the whole thing?
Yes, I have an excellent memory.
That's right.
Are you ready?
No. No, say no. Maybe a tornado will come and just kill me. I'm ready.
A village sat in a wide valley cut high in the mountains. It was a place of plenty. A gash of green in the otherwise cold slate rising above on all sides. Those living in the village called the place View. Though those who lived higher in the mountains, burly miners digging for precious glints of yellow and blue, called it the Trough. Those in the valley resented the use of this name, but meekly allowed its use by the hardy mountain folk. The people of View, or the Trough, had lived for centuries. They were mostly farmers, though a fair number of merchants made a home in the valley for most of the year, save for the months when they could venture upward into the...
Oh, brother, your story is worse than this game.
They would return home with bags full of chips of yellow and blue tied to their fine leather belts, clinking brightly with their wealth.
I'm so sick of this game. Oh, the mining folk in the higher reaches of the mountains had passed tales of the beast around for as long as their history stretched. At the highest peak of the northernmost mountain, they said, lived the beast. It watched in all directions through slit eyes, biding its time until it would enact a calamity. It was a nightmare of immense and terrible power. The miners would whisper a thing of abject cruelty. This kid wrote this? But it was also a patient creature. It waited until it felt ready to unleash such cruelty and malice that its ravenous hunger for chaos would be sated. Some believed it waited until enough infants cried out with newborn wails to descend from its perch and devour each and every last babe. Please descend and eat me. Others believed it was simply waiting until an age of plenty before cascading down an era of sickness and madness. I'm there. Of fire and char and blood upon all those it peered upon from the mountain top. And one day, after hundreds of generations of farmers and traders had lived and died in the valley, it appeared in View. The beast had risen in the trough. It appeared without warning, with neither sound nor fury. It was simply there. Curled atop four legs, steaming breath rising from a black maw, leathery wings folded in on its hulking shape, it towered over the center of the village, ominously silent. It didn't move, it didn't even seem to be living, save for the seeping steam billowing from its slime-slick snout. The village's warriors were called to arms, the ceremonial horn echoing off the walls of the valley, aching toward a pregnant silence. After a moment stretched thin, they rushed toward the beast, their spears angled at its massive form. The rest of the village watched from the safety of embroidered drapery as the spears splintered against the beast's hide, the honed blades shattering like glass. The warriors fell to the earth, crying out while their arms, as splintered as their spears, hung lifeless by their sides. The beast did not stir. The village's warriors were buried the next morning, having perished during the night. Those who tended to their wounds would later claim their eyes turned black, as if their light was leached from within. The people of View, or the Trough, gathered to discuss what was to be done. The beast slumbered, but for how long? Why did it sleep? And perhaps most worryingly of all, how had it arrived in their valley? Not a soul had seen its arrival. It was almost as if the thing had simply materialized in the center of the village, or, some proposed, it had emerged from the earth itself. But if that were the case, how had the soil, their valuable, rich, rare earth, the source of their plenty and their affluence, birthed such a terrible creature? Oh my gosh. You guys, seriously. This was a bad decision. This story is horrible. This is a bad story within a bad story. within, please hold down the right trigger nonstop for an hour. The people of Vu considered sending an envoy to appeal to the miners of the mountain for help, but they knew that they would receive none. So the farmers continued to tend their land. Oh my gosh. You guys. Can we talk about anything else while we're on this? Oh, wait. Oh, look at that. Left trigger does this. Oh, this game just got so much better, you guys. It just got so much better. The people of Vu, or the Trough, watched the clouds roll in, not from the south, whence the clouds usually arrived, laden with what? I am not reading this. Oh my gosh, this is kind of like, I feel like I'm in, Skyrim. I feel like I'm in Skyrim, and you'd find all those books when you wander around, but no one reads those books. This is one of those books. Is this guy still babbling on? The next harvest was worse. By the end of the season, our livestock were dead. People of Tron watched one another descend into a state of hungry madness. Da-ba-da-da-da. It won't let me skip. The village and its residents were rotting away. This kid is so dark. A group of villagers approached the beast after the last of their livelihood had perished, slogging through the swamp of waist-high mud to make a plea to the beast. We're sorry if we offended you. Take us as a sacrifice. They were stuck in the mud. The beast went to bed. People did stuff, and then they did other stuff. I feel like if I just close my eyes and lay down and just keep hitting the X button, we'll make it through this. I'm not even looking at the words or the screen right now. I'm being 100% honest with you. My eyes are closed. Periodically hitting the X button. And I assume that it's skipping through the story. If it's not, apologize. You know what? This game is worth it. $5. They will actually put on your Xbox One something that's even more mundane and boring than a screensaver that only says the time and the name of a bank on it. So if you were to look at a screen that said Bank of America, 5:32 p.m., and watched that bounce around a screen, and really all that changed was the way it bounced and the time, that would be more interesting than that. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking up at the screen. Is he still telling a story? Yeah, it looks like it. Hey, yeah, do me a favor. Don't buy this game. This game is horrible. But I paid $5 for it, so I'm gonna play the whole thing through, and I'm gonna post it on the page. And again, let's remember that Nathan, aka Sith Nightmare, suggested it. You remembered all that? I didn't have it with me to read. I obviously remembered it. Everyone in my family is a jerk. Don't print me a copy. I don't want to read this. No, don't ask questions about the story. Don't ask him to keep talking about it. You like it, so that means it's good. Oh, it's getting darker out. Look at that. Fair enough. Will you answer my question now? I was just visiting, but there's no one there to visit. I just wanted to see it. Oh, why didn't you ask if I wanted to go? You were still asleep, and I don't like you. You could have woken me up. We can go together tomorrow. Okay, did you find anything there? Nope. Not after that horrible story. Oh, that sounds really boring. Mom was worried about you going by yourself. Where did that come from? I told her you were probably looking for something there. She said she thought it was because you were sad. I'm not. Is it because that Jesse person kicked you out of your house? Ben, I don't. Or is it because you had to move back home since you couldn't find a job? Mom and Dad are worried about both those things. They think you are sad. Because of them. Ben. Okay, Ben, give me the phone. I want to know why Kelly is sad. I know, honey, but please let me talk to her. Let me talk to her, please. Come here, bud. Help me wind up this radio so we can listen to the weather report. What? Where do these people live that they're winding up a radio? What the heck? Just go help Dad. Get off the phone. Okay, I'm sorry you're sad. Hi, Kelly. Are you okay? Mom, no. You want me to drive safely, and Ben just told me the most boring story ever and tried to put me to sleep. Yeah, this one. I know. Are you close to home? I can't tell. It got really dark. I can't believe the sirens are still going off. This might be the longest tornado warning we've ever had. 2 more have touched down in the county. Listen, when you get home, we'll all sit down and have a talk. I think we need it. Okay. You really can't tell where you are? 5 miles out, maybe? Okay, make sure you... Kill me. Oh, darn it. What's that noise? Kelly, I'm gonna have to let you go. Mom? There, and Mom, you're breaking up. I'm Ben. Mom? Kelly, Mom? Are you there? Who would make that noise if you were already connected? Only makes that noise when you call someone. Ugh. Can I let off of the right trigger now? I'm letting off of it. What's happening? Oh my gosh, please be the end of the game. Just please be the end of the game. Be the end of the game. Nathan, you're not forgiven for this. Okay. Do I need to push the trigger? I should have gotten a Subway footlong instead of buying this game. That's the game. Less than an hour. This is the game, you guys. This game is horrible. Are you kidding me? This isn't even a game. Oh, I'm about to go on a Twitter rage against Nathan right now. You guys, seriously. If you watched any of this, then you know how bad this game is. What the heck? I might as well. I don't want to, but... Sheesh. Minnesota. What? They made different graphics? I'm not calling Mom. Hey guys. Let's get on the bus. Whatever I can do to not call Mom. This is Ed. This is the epilogue of this horrible game called 3/4 Home. Man. Are you kidding me? All right. You guys, we just watched that. I can't even say I played that game. I played it just as much as you did watching it. I'm not pressing something. I'm quitting. You know what? I'm not just quitting. I am... Here we go. Let's go home. Let's quit. And then let's manage game. Let's uninstall the game. Come on. It knows what I'm going to do, but won't let me do it. Manage, uninstall. You know what? No, wait, before I do that, I don't even want people to know I play this. Delete everywhere. Clear reserved space. Now delete it. I want no memory of this thing. Ugh. All right, we'll see you guys next time, and I will actually be having fun. All right, take care. If you watched this, kudos to you. If you watch this, leave a comment, and I'll give you a kudo. But, man. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.